Learners, I'd like to welcome you to Social Interaction and Diversity. One of the first things we're going to talk about is interdependence. It's specifically interdependence in college. Unlike high school, the expectations were in high school that you would work as an individual, focused on getting your work accomplished. In college, the expectation is you're part of a team. That team consists of not just your professors, but your fellow students, clubs that you might have joined, members of that club, community members that may be supporting you, or anyone else or any group that may help you as you go through college. Interdependence, not like dependence, requires you to prevent yourself from working as an individual and open yourself to work as a part of a group or a team. Oftentimes, students struggle in college when they try to do dependent work, things where they're depending on someone else, or independent work where they're only depending on themselves. They struggle. A part of interdependence is that as a part of a team, you're not doing this on your own, and it helps reduce the struggle. I want you to step away from high school and enter college. I want you to think about how we've been working in our group so far, and how when you folks sit down and you talk and you share, not only do you improve someone else's knowledge, but you also gain knowledge. That really is the beauty of interdependence. Not me depending on someone, not you depending on someone, not me depending on myself, not you depending on yourself, but a collective group synergy bringing together the brains of 1 and 1 to equal 3 or more. Keep that in mind as we go through this particular lesson. Social interactions. Absolutely critical if you're going to succeed not only in college, but in life. Social interactions give you an opportunity to develop long-lasting relationships that will be there long after sometimes significant others have gone. You still have your friends from college. Social interactions give you an opportunity to get great study habits because you're learning from others what's good and what works for you, and you're employing those into your own study habits, improving your ability to do well in your courses. Believe it or not, when you communicate with each other and you're sharing things together, you're talking, you're hanging out, you reduce stress. I know some of you are going to say, college isn't that stressful, and I agree. But for some folks, it is stressful. And having to deal with that stress on your own isn't necessarily a good thing. So when you are doing social interaction with others, you actually reduce the amount of stress that's on you. You get a chance as well to meet people who have a shared interest. Something you're interested in, they're interested in, and now you have a common ground from which relationship can build. So social interactions give you a chance to do that. One of the last things it does, it helps you to develop social skills. Socially awkward, like I was coming out of high school, had I not stepped out of my comfort zone, that of an introvert, into the uncomfortable position of being an extrovert by opening myself up, then I probably would still be that shy, quiet person who wasn't able to express himself, despite the fact that inside of me I needed to express myself. We all have reservations. We all have concerns. Those things that stop us from reaching out and saying, oh, yeah, I'll take that invitation. Or, yeah, I'll go to the movie with you. Or, oh, that's a great idea. I'd love to have lunch with you. We all have reservations. And those reservations can be overcome, but we have to be willing to step out of our comfort zone. So by doing social interactions, even if it's only baby steps, it helps us to step out our comfort zone. One of the things that helps you out with that the school does is the Go Pitcher Scribe requirement. That particular requirement is designed for you to get out of your comfort zone, to go to different things, events that are happening on our campus, to give you a chance to meet like-minded folks similar to you who want to achieve something higher than they thought could possibly be done, or achieve something they felt was always inside of them that they needed to do, and that is attain a college degree. So take these events that you have occurring throughout our campus and attend them. Take the events that we have that are in community service and go there and support it. You will meet like-minded folks just like you who want to be successful, and you might even meet a friend for life. So that's one way you can step out of that comfort zone that you have. Step away from the reservations that you may have about doing something new and challenge yourself to accept that. Now, other things you can do. Join a club. We got a number of clubs on campus. Join one. Get active. Become a member of students' government. Become a member of Phi Theta Kappa. Join a club that is full of people like you who are upwards moving, and you once again may find someone like-minded who becomes a friend for life. Other things you can do, accept invitations. People are going to say, hey, would you like to go to a movie? Schedule yourself so you can accept that invitation and then go out and have fun. Reduce stress by accepting invitations to do things away from study, away from college. Ways for you to, as we say, let your hair down and relax. Now, social invitations, getting out there, does not mean you have conflicts. It means that you are smart about your business. Now, I had this conversation with a class. Then one of my students went out, got in a vehicle with a person he knew was drinking, and almost died. The same week I gave this. So you got to be smart. If a person say, let's go out, and you go out and you're having a good time, and then they pull out marijuana, or they pull out drugs, or they say, try this, or they seem sketchy, and you still want to hang out with them, that's not what I'm telling you to do. I'm saying you got to be smart. Don't let social become a conflict for you. Be smart about how you engage with others and avoid social conflicts that are going to create issues for you. If someone is doing something that you know is wrong or something that you do not approve of, and you're afraid to walk away because you don't want to hurt their feelings, or you say, you know what, well, you know, I'm in this, then you will get something that you're not going to be happy with that may alter your life forever. So be smart about it and avoid social conflict. But at the same time, I really like you to get out there and try to step out of your comfort zone. And if you already are out of that comfort zone, but you see someone else, invite them out. Invite them to step out with you and to enjoy something away from this campus. Let's talk a little bit about diversity. We're going to really nickel it down in class, but for right now, I ask you, what does it mean to you? I'll throw this out to you. Diversity means many different things for many different people. It has to mean something to you that is of value. So in class, we're going to continue to approach diversity. We're going to look at stereotypes, and we're going to talk about how we all have implicit bias in the way we deal with others. And a lot of that has to be with how we approach diversity, how we hear and talk about stereotypes, the jokes we say, the things we do, and how that impacts us as humans when we're engaging with one another. I will tell you this. When it comes down to diversity, we all, every one of us that are born, bring bias into the way we deal with one another. We want to recognize that bias, accept that bias, and then work through that bias. That's the key that we're going to be trying to approach. One piece of this lesson that I want you to look at is campus life. Read through that portion. We'll talk about it in class. We'll do a little project, but read through campus life. It's important you understand what's going on that is different than high school, and then get involved. I look forward to seeing you in class. My lectures generally will be like this. There'll be talking points. I'm not digging deep in the book. I expect you to dig into the book. See you in class and have a wonderful day.